Today we have come to Bangor because we needed to go to TK Maxx to get some hiking boots for Julia for hiking up to Snowdon. So now we've come to Bangor waterfront and we'll go across Menai Bridge in a bit to Anglesey Island.
Oh, we'll do that now, will we?
Yes, we're going to just drive along the beachfront for a while and walk around here.
Yep, okay.
And then we're going to go to Anglesey.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the plan for today.
Sounds good to me.
We've come to the end of this pathway. It wasn't very long, but beautiful views though. I'm guessing that must be Anglesey Island there. Car is parked over there. It's really lovely and we're going to drive this way along the beachfront.
Good luck.
We're now driving across the Menai Bridge, which looks beautiful.
It does.
And then we're going to walk around there as well, and maybe walk on the bridge too.
Looks like we can climb up there and stand on the top.
Yeah, we won't be doing that. Won't be doing that.
Oh.
We have now just come across the Menai Strait and we have walked down to the Church Island overlooking the Menai Strait, and behind me is a church that dates back to the 13th century, but an earlier church was built here in the year 637. And we're going to go and have a look at the church now and have a look around the Church Island. Before we're going to walk down the promenade, which is called the Belgian Promenade I believe, and onto the Menai Strait Bridge. There are some very old graves here, as well as some newer ones.
So we're in the Church Island and we were looking at this memorial for people who died in the war, and one of them says the 2nd of November 1943, Isle of Man. Isle of Man, where we come from.
I assume he died on the Isle of Man then. This is a war memorial for people who died in both wars. There is the Menai Bridge, which connects the Anglesey Island with Bangor. And that's the one we just came across, and we're going to go for a walk around it as well.
Oh yes, 630 AD.
That says 630 AD, although I think this church is a bit older, coming from the 13th century, which is still obviously very, very old.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. That's the camera past the one.
Looks like there are a couple of graves on the floor in the church. There's one that says 1692.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the date is through the middle of that, so I don't know.
Well, this one is 1692, 1751 and 1771, I think.
Oh yeah.
I like this door. It must be very old. Lots of mud here. And lots of birds. Yeah, that's very muddy down there. You wouldn't want to fall in there. We're now walking on Isle of Anglesey coastal path. In 1914, a group of refugees from Belgium were driven from their home by the German invasion and found asylum in Menai Bridge. As a gesture of appreciation to the people of Menai Bridge for providing them with food and shelter, the Belgian refugees constructed this promenade. Noisy thing, aren't you? That looks like a very nice house, or at least with great views. I'm sure the bottom part isn't usable because it probably floods, but the top is nice. We're now at the bottom of the Menai Bridge and we need to now try and find a way up again so that we can walk on top of it.
It's pretty big. It's 200 years old. 3 men fell off it while building it, and they're buried at Church Island.
We're now at the side of the bridge and we'll see if we can find the road up it. Lovely houses here.
View, yeah.
Yeah, fabulous view from these houses.
Oh, yeah.
This stone celebrates the start of building work on the 10th of August 1819, when the first stone was laid in the Anglesey Tower in front of us. And that is how they used to lay the stones. And considering how many stones there are in those towers and the bridge, it must have been quite a lot of work. So this bridge was built between 1819 and 1826. What are you doing there? We're now on the Menai Bridge and we have all of a sudden come up very, very high. Beautiful views. That's mainland Wales and that's Anglesey that way. Now we're gonna walk all the way across it. That is how high we are.
46 metres high. That feels a lot more. It seems more than 46 metres. When this bridge was built, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. At 480 something metres, I think it was, by 50 metres high. Each of the struts is 23 tons, those metal things.
The ones that hold up the suspension thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was the most dangerous part, apparently, of making the bridge.
Julia, what do you think? Are we very high?
Yeah.
It's amazing how high this feels compared to when you're on the ground and looking down on ground. It doesn't seem that high, but when you're up an object that's been human-made, it feels so much taller.
That's where we were standing just a few minutes ago. Now we walked up to the bridge. After our walk around the Menai Strait Bridge, we have now driven along the coast to a town called Beaumaris, maybe? Not quite sure of the pronunciation. The view here is absolutely fabulous. It's glorious, looking out over the Welsh mountains behind us in the mainland Wales. The town looks really pretty. We just drove through it very quickly before parking, and now we're going to go for a walk around there. It's just ridiculously beautiful. We're guessing that the difference in colour means that the water rises all the way up there.
It's got like a bit of a European vibe to it.
There's the castle here. It's closed now, but we can see this view still through the gates.